Would you look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to your fellow adventurers through time and space. It is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Part 13. Oh no, we got an unlucky number. After I've had a very unlucky day. Anyways, okay, I'm leaving it there. Oop. Finally, I just gotta move, because I just realized why I would want that to be moved. Move, or you will be moved. Anyways, no. Anyways, I'm gonna go take care of things right now. Oh, yeah, I might as well tell you about my day, considering I just said I've had an unlucky day, but that doesn't describe what happened, does it? No. Anyways, my day has not been the greatest because, well, I got my test from my marks from my last math test day. Compared to my other math tests so far this year, it's not the greatest, but it was still pretty high marks. It's just, compared to my other grades this school year, it's low. But that was mostly fine, and the teacher realized that he actually made a mistake while marking it, and I should have gotten, well, a little bit of a higher grade, so he fixed that. But afterwards, I did what I usually do, because I'm taking 2 college classes right now. So I went to wait for around the time when my English class started. Ugh. Anyways, and it was, it was alright. But then when I finally decided to go, once it got around to time of my English class starting, I went to the place where my English class is, only for there to be a sign that said, English class is cancelled today. Check email for more information. Oh, yes, that was just fun. That was wonderful. Check email for more information. That's just great. Anyways, I did not check my email for more information. Instead, I decided to go to the bus station and try to catch a bus back to where I'm staying. Yeah, that worked. Not. The bus that I was supposed to take never showed up. Like, seriously, it never showed up. And so I had to catch a different bus that went to the same location, but, it wasn't the bus that I usually take, which is odd in its own right. And I was wondering if there was possibly a bus had broke down somewhere. Found out, yes, a bus had broken down. Still, I was very unhappy about the whole scenario. Anyways, after I found out about the bus, and the bus I take from the college I'm going to the place where I switch buses is a train station. So, and when I got there, I found out the bus I needed to take from the train station to get to where I wanted to go, I was gonna have to wait an hour. And it would still be just the bus that I usually take to get, the bus that usually is at the time that I usually take to get back to my grandparents' house. So that was fun. But the whole thing is, while waiting in the train station, I decided, since I had some money on me and everything, I'll buy myself a little snack, and so I'd have something to do while I wait besides play on my phone. Anyways, it was alright. Nothing really to complain about for the most part, except about halfway through my waiting, I noticed something. There was a whole lot of police officers in the train station. And they walked right over to where I was sitting. I don't even think they really noticed me. Anyways, like 6 of them. Actually, they weren't all police officers. Some of them were just security guards. But you get the point. I feel like I was going somewhere now. I forgot where I was headed. It was... No, oh, sorry, past it. Anyways, so, yeah, I heard them talking about how there was a criminal that they had been at the train station the past few weeks, and that they couldn't really do anything about it unless he actually came inside the train station. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, and I was wearing an all-black jacket with a black hat and gloves. I was suddenly like, please. And I was just like, these policemen are sitting right over my shoulders, and I look like probably one of the most suspect people in the place. I just didn't know what to think. And I can't do this yet, can I? Because I don't have the hook shot. Hook shot's required for this, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yep. Never mind. I thought I could do that, but I forgot I didn't have the hook shot. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that was just a great time at the train station today. And my grandfather said, as soon as I got home and told him about this whole thing and how I'd overheard the police saying this, said that, are you just a magnet for bad luck and police? It has to go back to these other stories. Like, we went to Oregon one time with my grandparents and friend of my grandparents. We had literally just gotten into Oregon and we're heading back to Washington because we were staying in Washington that night, but we just wanted to go across this bridge that led to Oregon. And as we were coming back across the bridge, we saw police cars forming a blockade across the bridge just as we got across it. And then we heard from behind us, as we were stopped at a red light, the sound of metal grinding against metal, and then a red car was literally on 2 wheels just outside the window. I'm not cheating in this mini game, by the way. Anyways, it was just absolutely insane that time. And then, almost exactly a year after that weird incident, we had another one. Where I was coming home from my cousin's place, Pine Foss's place. Oh, stupid touchscreen controls are messing me up here. I'm gonna get no spots dug. I might cheat here. It wouldn't be half as bad if the touchscreen controls worked better. If I get down to really low rupee amount, I'll start cheating, but... Anyways, I know this is going to be a pretty boring episode, but I really can't think. I could be doing a dungeon, but I don't know. Also, if this video goes up to 15 minutes and I still haven't found it, you know what? I'm gonna do some serious editing for this editing for this video, and I'm actually gonna cut out until I find the heart piece after this turn. Okay. Yes, so I will be cheating. No. Actually, no, I shouldn't be cheating. Because there's no point in cheating. You know what? I know this isn't fair to anybody who's watching, but personally, I kind of feel like if I have to suffer through this, you have to suffer through it. I'm sorry if that doesn't seem very fair, but also setting up this here so I can switch back and forth real quick. Oh, wait a minute, why did I do that? That was silly. I mean, I forgot that it doesn't stay in both worlds, so... Okay, these touchscreen controls are really starting to get to me. We are 12 minutes in. I hate this mini game. Okay, you see, every time Link stops, that's the touchscreen controls being awkward. Link or whatever or what I named him after myself. So I've been playing the Dawn of Souls version of Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I've beat Final Fantasy 1 with only 2 entries, well, 3 entries missing out of the bestiary. Which actually I'm quite proud of myself for doing, because that's the lowest amount of bestiary missing things I've had in Final Fantasy 1. Any version of Final Fantasy 1 that I've played, because I've played the iOS version of it, and I've now played the Dawn of Souls version, and I've also played the Origins version for the PlayStation. I'm getting low on money now. I'm save stating. I don't care. I'm gonna use the save state feature again. If this video ends suddenly, I can't help it. It's just the way that happens. So... you know what? Screw this. It's almost been 20 minutes of the video. I'm gonna edit that part out. And... we're gonna go to a dungeon. The dungeon's this way. Anyways, that part you're not gonna see. And next video, I'll start it up where I already have the heart piece. Okay? I'll start it up, and the heart piece will already be gotten from that puzzle thing. Okay? I don't even know how long this video is going to be now because I decided to cut that part out. So, yeah, that's a little awkward. There's going to be so getting used to the feel of the other emulator now, and it is so much better. I'm sorry that I'm playing this on the sucky emulator comparatively. It's still a good emulator, and you actually have to download it to find the other emulator that I've been using, because apparently this emulator is just a bootleg version of the other emulator. I know, how dirty is that? A bootleg version of an emulator. They couldn't even emulate. It's a bootleg emulator. And I've emulated a bootleg on this bootlegged emulator. It's hilarious. Anyways, considering how much time I spent on that puzzle, I can spend quite a bit of time dungeoning for you. I mean, what did I just say? I don't even know. I don't think that was what I meant to say at all. Since I spent so much time on that mini game with zero progress, you're good. This is going to require a lot of editing. Please, guys, pray for me and all the editing that I'm going to have to do. This will be by far my longest recording, and also the recording with the most amount of editing. So, be happy that I actually enjoy doing this. This is a video where... love to break my no monetization clause on just because of the amount of editing I'll be doing. Also, why does the game keep on lagging every time I hit an enemy? Is this emulator breaking down? Please don't have this emulator break down. Much as I hate it for being bootlegged, I kind of need it to continue this series. Unless you want me to do something extremely strenuous on me, which is, if it isn't obvious, play to this point on the other emulator. Oh boy. Oh, and there was only one to do before attempting this dungeon. Well, I might leave this dungeon at some point. Well, definitely leave this dungeon before the boss, I can tell you that much. Also, I was not pressing A there, I can pretty much guarantee it. I was not pressing A. This emulator lies beyond the end. Yes, the lies beyond the end thing was a reference to the story I wrote. Which really, I don't even... Which is silly. Why do I reference a story that I wrote when no one's read it, ever? That's part of the reason why I really, at one point, want to read my story. I don't have the big key. I don't have the big key. I don't have the big key. Oh, okay then. Can you just tell that I am officially annoyed at this game tonight? Unlucky 13. That's the subtitle of this episode. Oh boy. Unlucky 13. Oh, and guess who usually has the staff of Somaria at this point? Well, no, wait, how would I have... Oh, that's not right. Actually, it is right. I would have the staff of Somaria usually at this point. Also, don't go in that locked door. It's a trap. Or fairies. Or something stupid. If you want me to experience torture by playing up to this point on the other emulator, go ahead and tell me. Also, I have to say thank you to the Gibdos. There. Saved me from the Wallmaster, which is a much worse fate. Is this the block you push? No, it's the statue. Did I ever mention how much I hate floor masters, whatever you call those guys in this game? I might have mentioned this, but started playing Zelda 1. I did not get very far into that game. Already can say Wall Master's least favorite thing. Got the big key. Now I run. I don't care. And grab my... I don't care. I'm running. Ain't nobody got time for that. Out of here, out of here, out of here. Get out of here. This video is coming up on 30 minutes. It's gonna be my longest episode, definitely. Even with all the editing that I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get the big chest and quit for tonight. It's not the way to the big chest. I am defeated. There is no defeat like the Cowardly Time Lord's defeat. Yay, fire rod. Let's get out of this dungeon now. I am leaving this dungeon just because of how much I hate it. It doesn't have anything. I've got the fire rod. I'm not continuing through this dungeon next episode. I'm just gonna get out of this forest. Say goodbye to this forest for a long time. I'm not going back there until every other dungeon in the Dark World, including Turtle Rock, is finished. Say goodbye to that forest. I'm gonna meet you back up at that treasure mini game. That's how done I am. I'm going back there. Not the treasure mini game, the digging mini game. And I will start the next episode off by loading a save where I've just dug up the heart piece. Okay? I hope that's okay with you, because it's the only way I can keep myself sane. Anyways, this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off of this video and saying have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are.